Second Thessalonians 2, 1, 12. Bible, Antichrist is, and when Antichrist comes. It's during all the chaos, fire, earthquakes, terrible famine, death and destruction, and that one comes in Savior, the chosen one, to unite all the countries together, to bring peace upon the earth. That's who does it. The Antichrist. Trump is the Antichrist. I put in for my title, I put M.A.F.I.A. That's the dot. Stands for Make America Free and Independent Again. And then I put, God tells us who the Antichrist is. I forgot the rest. But I put that title there. Well, all of a sudden, X, because I have to go to my message button, put messages, so that way that pulls up. So that way I don't have no background interfering, because if I have it where I leave that regular rail up, they got videos in there, they'll start playing, and then it just plays over everything. And so while it's on the message, and I'm just looking at the thing waiting for people to pull up, all of a sudden there's a deal at the bottom that says, can't retrieve messages right now. So X with my shit. I minimize my space, and it pulls it down at the bottom, and it'll sit right at the bottom of my screen. And then, where I can scroll through stuff and whatever. So, and then I reverted back to the rail that shows all the spaces. Well, it shows the spaces, but they're little dots, that shows whatever picture they have, whether it's, picture of them or something else. They're blacked out. So I'm no service to X. And then all the rail is blacked out. I can't see anything except I can read, what it's about or whatever. And so X is preventing people from seeing my deal because they don't want you to know that Trump is the Antichrist. How do you know Trump is not going to these secret meetings? The media is not even allowed in those meetings. So how do you know Trump's not on their side? Trump walked out of the White House. Walked out. Oh, I'm a George Washington. I'm going to fight to the end. And if they steal it, or try to steal it, and oh, man, they got to appease the people. Trump's in. He's the good one. Oh, prices went down. We got more money in our pockets. We can afford more. Oh, prices went down a little bit, too. He did a little bit of everything. A little bit of each and everything. And he gave them tax breaks. The IRS bailed him out of going into the poorhouse. So he owes the IRS, the central banking system. He owes them. He signed a contract with strings, so they own him. And y'all fools don't want to see it. Trump's one of the... How do you know he's not going to these secret meetings? How do you know he's not going to Davos? How is Alex Jones able to walk in Davos when everybody knows what the motherfucker looks like? No, Bohemian Grove is what I mean. Every one of them knows what Alex Jones looks like, and he's walking off up in there to secretly record my ass. That was to let us know what's going on. And I'll guarantee you they're sacrificing children. And they have the technology to just take out the sound of the screaming child. So you don't know. That is a real child they're sacrificing in front of you in them videos. How do you know that that's not real? How do you know Trump's not in those secret meetings? How do you know Trump had to separate himself to look like the good guy, from Epstein and all of them? And I saw the video. Trump's all over in Epstein's ear, looking at all the little young women at the party that are in Hollywood. And every one of them been coming out, I was raped, me too. Hashtag me too. They all knew about it. Trump knew about the whole thing. He was in it. He's an actor. He went into shows to learn how to act. Wrestling, to learn how to act and act tougher. So that way you go, he's tough. In that TV show, you're fired. That was an act. He got in there and we didn't really see him going, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired in front of us. He didn't do it in front of us. He hired those people that helped him. He hired the head of the IRS that bailed him out. He hired Fauci. He did all of this, and then all y'all going, blind, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. So I'm not going to do any of that for Trump when he's the evil one. He's one of them. Evil's never going to let a good person in there for you, the good people, to vote for. Why can't you understand that? Good is never going to let evil in for evil people to vote for. You can't understand that? Is there something wrong with you? You blind? You don't want to see it? You don't want to hear it? You want to stay blind, deaf, and dumb? Because that's what that is, blind, deaf, and dumb. Y'all sheeple are blind, deaf, and dumb. Y'all are all dumb. You don't want to see the truth. You for God in the Bible. Read Revelation 48. 2 Thessalonians 2, 1 through 12. Right there, God's telling you who the exact Antichrist is, and Trump showed himself when he said he's all of that. Every bit of it. So Trump's the Antichrist. Let's get up and do something. We have to. We're fucked anyways. It don't matter what you think. We're already screwed.